name is Liz Bears, and today I want to talk to you about how to have a virtual meeting inside of Teams. There are 3 situations where you would definitely want to do this: a whole group meeting, a small group meeting, and also a one-on-one. So let's get started. Today I've opened up a simple team that doesn't have anything in it. I've added a few people in the team so we can do things. But the first thing you'll want to do, I'm in the post section of the team, is I'm going to make an announcement to my students that are already loaded in the team. So I come down to the A at the bottom of the screen and I change it from a conversation to an announcement. What this does is it will really catch their eye. So let's meet at 10 a.m. today. I send the announcement out. General channel. A channel is a meeting room. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a nice bright color on that so everybody will notice, and send. Now that I've made an announcement about it, I mean, you can choose to do that or not. Have an announcement here, then they will be looking for a meeting today. To get the meeting started, I just make sure that I'm in the general channel, which is where everyone can meet, and I click this little button at the very top. It says Meet. Clicking on this button, it opens the meeting room, and I can go ahead and join now. You can see me. I can adjust my microphone or my camera, and I can also adjust the settings for my mic and my speakers here. So I'm going to go ahead and click Join Now, and I'm the only person in this meeting because I'm the only one that clicked the button. If I want to bring some other people in, I'm going to need to get a hold of them and bring them into the meeting. So over here are my 3 team members, and for you it would be the people in your class, and I can click next to their name and request them to join, or I could actually type in a name up here. And as I type it in, the whole list will come up, and I can click on the correct name to get that person to come in. So you'll notice that there's a blinking button at the bottom as that team member is being called, and if they're already waiting at their computer, they just click on the button and they're in. Hey Dustin, how are you? His mic is off. One of the things to remember is that he is the only one who can turn that mic on. Hey, how are you?
Doing good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too. So that's how you can join a meeting with your class. Go ahead and click the Meet button and make it happen on the fly. I'm going to go ahead and close out now, Dustin. So if I come to the red Leave button over here and I click on that down button, clicking on Leave takes me out of the meeting. Clicking on End Meeting takes everyone out of the meeting. So I'm going to end the meeting, but I'll be back to see you in a bit. All right, so there was our meeting, and right at the end you saw one of my other teammates starting to come into the meeting because he saw that we were doing it, and I didn't even invite him in. So they got a message letting them know that we were having a meeting in the team. If you want to schedule the meeting, this is going to link up to Outlook. So going to the same Meet button at the top right, I can click and schedule a meeting. When I schedule the meeting, I'll give it a morning meeting title. I'll add my required attendees, which in this case is going to be Dustin or whoever else that you want to add into the meeting. This would be great for a small group meeting. I start to type Ben and he comes up, and I can also put in Karen. So you don't have to type much to get a hold of their attention to get their name in the meeting. Notice that I can choose to make this a repeating meeting. I could have it every weekday on Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. and clicking on that button is going to put it on their calendar and give everyone a join button through Outlook that they wouldn't normally have. And all I need to do now is click Send. When they come in to join the meeting, there it is. Morning meeting occurs every workday. And so they will come in and click on that button, and they'll be right in the meeting with me. at the scheduled time. I'm going to close that meeting. So you've seen now how to meet on the fly and how to schedule a meeting for your class. That's an ideal way to meet with a whole group or a small group or even an individual. But sometimes you don't want a meeting room that other people can come into that are members of your team. For this, you might want to create a private meeting channel. So in the 3 dots next to the title of my team, I'm going to click and manage team. I'm going to add a channel. There's a big blue button that you can click on, and I'm going to give it a name. So this practice channel is going to be based on the book Brown Bear. So my Brown Bear Club is going to get together, and instead of a standard accessibility, I click the down arrow and I choose private. So for this group, after I click next, I'm going to have to say which students I want to be in this group. So I'm going to put in Dustin's name, choose him, add him to this channel. So you can put as many people as you want in the smaller group channels. Or you could even just put one person in the channel. But no one will be able to come into this channel for a meeting unless their name has been added in ahead of time. And this is a permanent meeting room. So anytime that I want to come in and meet with my Brown Bear group, I can click on this channel like I just did. And now you'll notice I have a meet button over here as well. So I'm going to click meet, and I'm going to choose, I can give it a title. This is my new channel meeting, and I'm going to choose join now. As soon as he connects, we'll actually be meeting inside of Brown Bear. So if other students in the class come into the team to look around, they won't even know that we're having a meeting, and they won't know who's in that meeting. So you can protect the privacy of students' work this way as well in teams. So let me go ahead and close this one. And finally, what if you want to meet with a single student, just one-on-one? For this situation, you're going to want to go to the ribbon on the left, and instead of being in Teams, move up to Chat. When you go into Chat, this shows all of the people that you meet with. I'm going to start a new meeting by going to the paper and pencil at the top, and I would type in someone's name. So I'm going to type in Karen. Now she's a member of my team, but she's also someone that I've talked to before. So all of our chats show up on the screen as well. I can come down and click in the new message bar at the bottom of the page, and you'll notice at the top right, the camera button comes on. So if I need to meet with her, I'm going to click the camera button, and she's going to get that flashing icon on her screen, letting her know that I would like to meet with her. She's connecting. And after we've had our discussion, then we just click the red button to leave. One of the things that's really nice about doing a meeting inside of Teams is it isn't just the face-to-face that you can do. You can do a lot more than that. So I'd like to show you some of the features inside of virtual meetings in Teams. I'm going to click Meet and expand my screen and Join Now. If you start the meeting and no one has joined with you yet, there are some features in here that will allow you to call somebody and to choose who you need to meet with. So here I am, and you'll see at the top page on my control ribbon that I have a participant button. I can click next to anyone's name, or I could actually type in a name of somebody else. If the 3 dots next to the word participant are what allow me to download an attendance list, and that way I'll be able to know who's been in my meeting, what time they joined, and what time they left. This download button should be clicked at the end of your meeting because it will show how people have come in and gone out and come back in and potentially gone back out. Also, if I want to hit a link, I can copy the join information. It'll copy it to the clipboard, and I can quickly send it out to somebody in an email message. Another thing that you can do inside of here is click on the speech bubble. This will open up a meeting chat area. I can say hello. I can also share files. And I'm going to type that word in here just so you can see it. You click on the paperclip and it will allow me to choose files from my folder, from my OneDrive, from Google Drive, from anywhere. Even if I have a link and I just want to paste it in, I can do that. And then I can also just have a little bit of fun. It's nice to be able to have fun. Click on your GIF, type in the word that you're thinking of. There's some fun, and you can share that. So while you're having a meeting, it gives a chance to build community with your students. Those features can be turned off in the settings if people are having too much fun. There are 3 dots that will allow you to do a few other things in here. So let's move up now to the hand. A lot of times when you have a meeting with a lot of people, it's difficult for them to get your attention. So if the hand is on, you saw that I had a number showed up over here in my participants. When I turn the hand off, the number goes away. So if my students are clicking to get my attention, I'll see how many of them have their hand raised just by looking at the participant button. The 3 dots are going to allow me to do a couple of other really nice features, such as starting notes on this meeting. This is different from the chat because these notes are saved right in the team along with the meeting itself. So if I choose to record the meeting, I'll see the record, I'll see the notes, I'll see everything together in one place. The gallery view is what I have turned on right now, and it's kind of grayed out right now, but if you see, together mode will allow you to have up to 49 faces on the screen at a time. You can turn on background effects, so if you don't like whatever the background is, you can choose one that is more appropriate to your taste, or you can upload one of your own. Back in the settings, you'll also notice I can turn on live captions, and if an accent's difficult to understand, such as mine, a little bit country there, the caption feature will allow you to see as well as hear what someone is saying. And finally, this is how you start a recording. A very nice feature about Teams when you start a recording is it saves it inside of the team. It's giving me a message, hey, you're recording this meeting, be sure to let everyone know. I can dismiss that message, and when I'm finished with recording, I come back to the dots and I stop the recording. So I'm going to exit from the meeting now and show you what it looks like inside of the team. I'm ending the meeting for everyone, and I'm coming back into the team. So it will take a moment. You can see right here, let me scroll up just a little bit. It will take a moment for the recording to show inside of the team. There we go. Here's a little GIF that I posted. Here's the things that I put inside of chat. Here's the recording icon that tells us that the meeting ended after 4 minutes. And it says the recording has stopped. So as soon as that recording is done processing, it's going to show up right here. And the students who missed the class or missed the meeting can come right in, click on this icon, and they'll be able to watch everything that we did in the meeting. By far, this is the simplest method to meet with your class virtually, to record with your class, to share files with your class, and to just participate with them together. That's all there is to it. And I hope this has been informative. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at bearse@okaloosaschools.com. This has been Liz Bears with Tech Time.